Hello and welcome to today's podcast. My name is Melissa Robbins. I'm a product-based business coach. I help product businesses grow their business, whether that is through your direct-to-consumer channels, whether that's wholesale, or whether it is maximizing all the different opportunities you have and how to market your business. I definitely like to focus on as well is all the foundational elements of your business, because without those, you can market and you can sell, but if you haven't got those foundational elements right, then it's really tough to make a sustainable, profitable business. All right, let's get into the 5 quick strategies that I want to share with you today to hopefully boost your sales. Now, we're coming right into peak buying season. It is about to be Black Friday. It is one of those times of the year when hopefully as a product business, you are maximizing your sales. You are getting as many eyes on your product as possible, whether that is through wholesale, whether it's through your own direct-to-consumer website. It is a crucial time to capitalize on people spending money. So these 5 ways are hopefully ways that you haven't maybe necessarily thought of right now. I'd love to know after this which one you're going to try, which one's going to be right for you, and if you've tried one or all of them. All right, so let's get into it. Number 1 is starting an email series. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, I've heard you harp on about email marketing. I've seen your challenge that you just recently did. I've looked at your email marketing program. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. I don't know. People know that they need to use email marketing, but it's not always necessarily doing it. All right, this is an idea for using email marketing in a slightly different way. So what I'd love you to do is think about what sort of series you could create. That maybe it's a 5-day series for email. Maybe it's a 3-week series that you use on email, but something that keeps people interested and keeps people wanting to open more and more and come back more and more. So some ideas that I have for you on this. If you've got a retail store, maybe it's something like you have a gift guide a day for a week, or you have your different staff members create their picks for what you've got in your collection right now. Maybe if you sell fashion, you might have Christmas party ideas. Like, what are the different things that you can have in store that you could create different looks over the next week? Maybe it is, 3 days, 3 ways, and different ways to use your product. Have a little brainstorm. Think about the different ways that you could create a series to keep people interested in what you're talking about. Maybe it's a storytelling element that you have 5 different things that are taking place. You might have lots of different stockists who have your product. You might run a 7 favorite stores that I have, or my 7 best stockists, who they are, and do a little profile on each of them. If you've got a large product mix, you may have 5 bestsellers that have come out of our latest collection. What can you do is a series. Maybe you have food, maybe you have plants. Like, what are some recipes that you could drop? What are your favorite gift wrapping ideas for the next week? Just see if you can come up with a cool, fun email series, which is all about sharing and a continuation of something that you're talking about. How can you incorporate your staff that you have? How can you incorporate behind the scenes? How can you incorporate some storytelling? Adding some fun little elements to what you're doing. And that's a big factor there, fun. Trying to have fun with your content, trying to have fun with your emails, trying to have fun with what you put out there. Try to be entertaining a little bit. Like, you don't want to be doing pointing, dancing reels and stuff like that anymore, but it definitely doesn't hurt to have a bit of fun. Go and check out Janet from Fox & Fellow. She's definitely had fun with her Black Friday campaign. Shout out to Janet, who I think has done a great job. And it's just fun and entertaining. It's just taking the bit of taking the piss of, herself and the different roles that people play in the business, and being a millennial and maybe not up to date with all the different trends and things that are happening. But love it. Janet's had a bit of fun with what she's doing, and she's done a little play on different characters within the business as well. All right, number 2 is just to simply have an offer, whether that is, a different one for the next week, whether you've got 3 different ones over the next 2 months, whether you've just got one thing happening, but have some sort of offer. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a discount offer. That would tie in well if you are doing a sale or some sort of promo right now, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a giveaway. It could be a new range release. It could be some gift with purchase ideas that you might have. It could be a special download that you have. Do you have some fun new gift wrapping that you could use for Christmas, or free gift wrapping for anyone who orders between now and Christmas? I did that one year for my retail store. I used my branding and I created a whole new wrapping paper, all based all around my branding colors and branding design, and also download that people could just print out and use for free wrapping paper as well. And then I used it in store as well. What can you do again that's a little bit fun, a little bit different, something that you can take photos of, something that stands out, something that's going to surprise and delight the customers? I have told this story many times, but I had the children's wear store where I had a shiny gold bag that I gave away for Christmas. And it cost me between 20 cents to $1, depends on what size the bag was and how early I'd ordered it. But I cannot tell you the simplicity of that and how much the customers loved it, and how I would have people walking down the street coming in just to get the bag. I would have little kids like be bursting with excitement when I actually handed them this shiny gold bag. The parents, would love it. And that was a great way for them to give the gift that they were buying from me. And I'd often give them a second one so they could keep one as well. So just simple things like, what can you do to surprise and delight your customers right now, to have some sort of offer, whether it's a giveaway, whether it's a percentage discount, whether it's a gifted purchase. Do something to excite your customers. So that's number 2. Okay, number 3 is to streamline your ordering process and to really keep that customer journey super smooth. What I mean by that is, how can you increase your average order value by maybe adding some bundles, adding some gift packs, adding some travel packs, adding some little sample size packs? What can you do to have a special buy on your website that makes it really super quick and easy for people to buy? They can make a quick decision. They can potentially add, multiple units of something without having to go and order each one individually. Now, I say this because I was talking to Tash from Pebbly Path on Instagram yesterday. Looking at her website, I could see she already had some bundles, but it was a bit hard to tell what they actually were. And I thought this would be the perfect thing. Like, someone could go on and order 20 packs of her Rocky Road, maybe in mixed packs, maybe in one sort of flavor or a few different combinations. But it would be like, get all your Christmas presents done at once by going on and buying, 20 of these units, and have it bundled up so that people could just go on and buy that one purchase. But don't have all the photos the same, but when you're actually showcasing that product in your bundle area, have them showing, what units they're getting. So if it was 4 of each of the different small packs, showcase the actual 4 of them. So it didn't just look the same every time. It wasn't just the photo of the Rocky Road. It was actually showing the units that they were getting and the packs they were getting. So what can you do to simplify your ordering process to help people out by buying a bigger quantity, by packaging or bundling or boxing up and adding a gift section to what you offer? How can you do that? Is it a possibility on your website? So really streamline that ordering process. And if anyone has multiple products on their website where you've got gifts for all different types of people, please make sure that you have a gift guide as a top drop-down menu, and then you have that broken down into all the different collections for all the different types of people. Whether it is gifts for teachers, whether it's gifts under $20, have all the different collections under that main gift guide header so that people can go and buy things easily as well. Now, when it comes to wholesale, if you're selling wholesale, ideally right now you might have like a special Christmas pack, or maybe it is a starter pack or a reorder pack that makes it really super easy for people to buy. They can just say, yes, I just want one of those. They don't have to go through the whole ordering process. Maybe they, right now, they can get free shipping or express shipping on their wholesale orders so they can get it fast. When I had my retail store, I would have a lot of suppliers offer to have a 60-day term so that I could get the stock quickly and I could, pay them once I had all the money in January, ideally. So lots of people offer that as well. And definitely, make sure that you communicate what your shipping is and let people know, because no retailer wants their cash flow held up for a week or 2 weeks when they want to have stock moving fast in their store. So make sure you communicate all those sort of things. So streamline that ordering process, make it easy for people, make it really simple, and get them reordering from you faster. And if they're on your e-commerce website, it's a simple process by ordering multiple packs at once. Okay, number 4 is to edit your delivery options. You may have heard me say this one before. Definitely have a few different options on your shipping on your website. So you should have your standard shipping. It should be on your announcement bar. It should be somewhere else on your website too to let people know what it is. It should be in your language, in your checkout page or your cart page, letting people know exactly what your shipping is, or if it's a free shipping, what the threshold is. Ideally, having something like those bars or apps that tell you, you're $10 away from free shipping or you're $20 away from free shipping. They work really well just to boost up your average order value as well. So your shipping. Ideally, you'd have your standard, you would have express. So definitely add express right now. People want to be, if they're buying gifts, they want to buy things, they want to get things quickly. And then I also talk about adding priority shipping. So you may send out the same day already, but ideally you would say, if you spend extra money, maybe it's an extra $9 or $10, they can go to the front of the queue and get that priority shipping. Now, for me, who's a late buyer on things often, I love that because I'd be like, oh, I need it for my daughter's birthday. That's, it's going to be, I need to get that sent today. If I know it's going to get sent today, I'll order it. If I don't know if it's going to get sent, I may not order it. So having a priority shipping, and obviously it depends on where you are and depends on where you're based and what that availability is for you to be able to do that. But have a look at that. If that is an option, those people go to the front of the queue, they get their order packed first and theirs get sent out first, but they have to pay for it. So lots of people are prepared to do that. So have that as an option. Also go that extra mile as I talked about, have something special have some special gift wrapping, have free gift wrapping, have some alternative paper that you might use. Maybe it's an upgrade for particular things, but definitely have that option so people can get it gift wrapped. People can know that and show them what it actually is too, like show a photo. Like I would not want something gift wrapped if I didn't know how it was actually going to come. So share the image of what that gift wrapping actually looks like as well, and offer that as an option for the customers who want to get that done. Maybe for some people, you're going to deliver in person. This may be if you're a local store and you have a nursery and you can go and deliver the different things for them. Or maybe you have a 5K radius that you can deliver items for people. That may be an option. If it is, I think that's a great thing to add in. Same day, maybe you have anything ordered, for 10 a.m. gets sent out that same day. So have a few different options in there to really, go above and beyond for your customer right now. Have some great shipping and gift wrapping options to really boost those sales right now. Okay, number 5 is to do some sort of live or walkthrough. If you have a physical retail store, I ideally recommend that you do some live walkthroughs and just run through of all your different products. Like just talk as if you're talking to a friend and showcasing all the different things that you have in store right now. Just got these in, love this brand. I bought this because of this reason. The colors in this are so good in person. You're just going to love it. The texture's amazing. Talk about the product, talk through why you bought it, talk through, walk around your store and just showcase different things that you have available. Get people to comment if they, are keen on something. Have something like mini chat set up. So if they comment particular things, they get different collections sent to them. That would be an amazing way to sort of, as soon as they comment, they get the sort of link to that particular collection. Let's say if they comment shoes, that would have that set up so they got, the shoe collection sent to them. Or if you had gifts for teachers, you could go through and if they said teachers or whatever it might be, that collection would get sent to them in the DM. There's some, great ideas for you to actually showcase all the different things you have available. And I talked about doing this for one of my retail stores who was regional, and she had a lot of customers who lived quite far from where she was. But if they knew everything that she had in there, they would call up and then go through, oh, I saw this, I saw this, I saw this. So it's definitely a great way for just to showcase everything at once, as opposed to just, putting 5 photos up on a carousel or anything like that. So do a live walkthrough of your store. If you have a brand, you can maybe do that with your whole collection, or what new colors you've got available. Like, don't be afraid to do a 10-minute live, Instagram live, and just showcase what you've got. You can always chop that up and clip it up and create reels with it or something else with it later on as well. So don't be afraid to go live and just sort of run through what you have available. You might even start a little series where it's like Monday morning, you go and do this particular thing, or Friday afternoon, it's cocktail hour, join me for the live, and I'm going to go through all these different things. It's almost like a bit of an online shopping, TV shopping option there as well. Another one related to that would be, I spoke to Lauren from Common Circuits about this. So she had this amazing haul of someone had bought, I think she said that they bought like 20 or 30 gifts for all the people that they needed to buy gifts for. So then I talked to her about, like show us what people bought. I want to see what other people have bought. So go through what different customers' orders are, clearly not sharing the customer's information, but maybe you're sharing like, this is what someone else bought for, all the different gifts that they had. These are the picks that they chose. These are some of the things that they put together. Like showcasing what other people are buying can be a great incentive too for other people to look at it and go, oh, I like that too. Oh, that works really well together. I like how they've combined those two different things. So have a little play with that. Is that an option for you to share the things that people have ordered, the things that you're in your store, the new drops you've had come in, or behind the scenes of you actually opening up and getting out your new colors that you have available? Share some things live. It can be a great behind the scenes option. So 5 quick ways for you just to boost your sales right now. All right. So we've just got number 1, create an email series, whether it's 5 days of something or, 2 weeks of this, whatever it might be. So create that email series. Number 2 is to have an offer. Create something fun. Do something different for the next couple of weeks. What can you do that's interesting, keeps people excited? They're not quite sure what's going to happen. Keep it exciting. Do something different. Number 3 is to streamline. Make it really easy for people to buy multiples, bundles or gift packs, bulk order all at once, a starter pack if you're wholesale, or a reorder pack, something quick and easy. How can you streamline the ordering process and make it really fast? Number 4 is to add some really great delivery options, whether it's to do with the lengthy shipping, whether it's to do with the gift wrapping, or the speed of how fast they can get it, if they get that priority or not. So add that as an option. Number 5 is to do some sort of live element, a run through your store. Maybe it's something you do every Tuesday, something you do every Friday afternoon, whatever it might be. Have some sort of live Instagram element or Facebook element that you can run through your whole store, talk about what's in store, talk about what's available, and showcase what's there. Or you might showcase what other people have ordered, just to really get that FOMO and excitement about people, seeing what other people are buying. That everyone loves that sort of thing as well. Now, because I'd like to finish on 5, I'm just going to give you 4 more options for what you can do to boost your sales. Number 1, if there's an option for you to add your product to an online marketplace, is that an option for you? Could you easily add your product to Etsy or like an Iconic or Hard to Sell? Like, where are some online marketplaces which give you a platform and they give you an audience? Yes, of course, you're going to have to pay them a percentage commission, but it can work really well to get in front of a new audience that you might not have had already. Another one is to simply boost your conversion rate on your website. If you do nothing else, you don't change your traffic, you don't change the actual average order value of what people are buying, but you just change your conversion rate, your sales are going to go up. So spend a little bit of time editing your menu, going through what options you have, going through and changing your photo, adding the call to action buttons. I've got a whole checklist on how to boost your conversion rate. You can grab it in the show notes or go to thelotco.com/checklist and you can grab it. Another one is to add one of those little apps to your website, which is that FOMO buying thing. So I think one of them that I know is called Sales Rocket. And essentially it's like, this person just bought this in Newcastle, this person just bought this in Sydney, this person just bought this in so on. Adding one of those little FOMO things on your website can really just trigger people to, I need to get that before, I miss out or whatever it might be. Have that as a little add-on on your website and just give it a try for, a certain period of time, see how it works. Another thing would be to do a swap with maybe one of your colleagues, someone you know in the industry, and you promote each other's products on each other's emails, each other's newsletter list, or maybe you do it on each other's Instagram. It's like a takeover on each other's for a little while. How can you work with other people to get in front of a slightly different audience? Ideally, this similar customer, but how can you work with someone else just to boost your sales and get your product in front of new eyes just for a little while, just for an easy little swap that doesn't take much time or energy? One more would be is there any event that you can take part in your community, as a pop-up, as a VIP night, as a sort of group of businesses all doing things together? Is there a way that you can join in a community event, a market, a stall? What could you do in the next little bit to really boost that sales as well? If you are going to lots of markets in the next little while, because I know there's lots of people who have lots of markets are coming up between now and Christmas, make sure that you capitalize on that and always capture as many emails as you possibly can and have a, great promotion that you run afterwards to anyone who bought at the market. Get something else sent to them in the next, 1 to 2 weeks as well. To really encourage that repeat purchase, repeat buy, and for people to remain customers and long-term loyal customers as well. All right, I hope one of these things works. I hope you give one of these a go. I hope that it helps you boost your sales and maximize this opportunity to capture as many new customers and engage with your current customers as possible in the next little while. I look forward to sharing more with you soon.